Today in the cryptocurrency news, we learned that the Trump administration was responsible for the Bitcoin crash in 2017. The Litecoin Foundation is proposing to add MimbleWimble to its blockchain. And today it's a bloodbath on the cryptocurrency market. Let's dive right in. Hello everyone, my name is Mark and welcome to Trading. Today it's a bloodbath. Almost every cryptocurrencies are in the red, but starting with the news, we learn on Coindesk that the Congressman Patrick McHenry, known as Mr. FinTech, on Capitol Hill, representing North Carolina 10th District, made some good remark during an interview on Laura Shin's Unchained podcast published yesterday, saying that he wants regulators' default reaction to crypto innovation to be yes, rather than rush to kill or try to kill an idea. To this end, this weekend, McHenry reintroduced the Financial Service Innovation Act. This bill proposed the creation of financial services innovation offices within each of the 10 different federal offices that deal with financial service issues. The creation of these offices will establish something similar to what other countries and jurisdictions call a regulatory sandbox. So let's hope this bill passes, as currently the US don't seem to like innovation, especially in the blockchain technology. Moving on to Coindesk, we learned that the Trump organizations acted to deflate the Bitcoin bubble back in 2017 by allowing the introductions of future products on the market, said Christopher Giancarlo, previous chairman of the US CFTC, the Commodity Future Trading Commissions. He said during a speech in San Francisco at the Pantera Summit, I quote, "One of the untold stories of the past few years is that the CFTC, the Treasury, the SEC, and the National Economic Council director at the time, Gary Cohn, believed that the launch of Bitcoin Future will have the impact of pooping the Bitcoin bubble, and it worked." Remember that back in 2017, the CFTC announced the introductions of two futures on Bitcoin on the 1st of December 2017. And these two futures, the CME Bitcoin Future and the CBOE Future, went live on December 18. The Bitcoin price peaked at nearly $20,000 one day before, on December 17th. Mr. Giancarlo explained that before these futures, there was no easy way for investors to short the Bitcoin prices, and without short, a market has no pessimists. He added, "If you do believe it's a ridiculous price but you don't own any, there's no way to express that view." And he concludes saying, I quote, "I believe it showed the power of markets to bring discipline to price." Moving on to Cointelegraph, we learned that the Litecoin Foundation is proposing adding MimbleWimble as an extension block to their code to make some transaction confidential. This improvement is proposed by Andrew Yang, David Burkett, and Charlie Lee, the developer of Litecoin, and will help improve the fungibility of the Litecoin blockchain. MimbleWimble is a technology named after the tongue-tying curse from Harry Potter books. It allows for transactions to be confidential yet verifiable to achieve much higher privacy and prevents double spending. It also allows to improve the scalability of the blockchain by storing less information on the blockchain. For this proposal, the author envisioned implementing MimbleWimble as an opt-in extension block. This could be a great improvement to Litecoin and give it features that are usually reserved to security token. Also, since Litecoin shares most of its code with Bitcoin, if this implementation is successful and popular, it's also possible we see MimbleWimbles adopted on the Bitcoin blockchain. Remaining on Cointelegraph, we learned that none of the members of the Libre Association, the Facebook stablecoins project, has yet to invest any money in the project. At the exception of Facebook, on the 28 original members, already 7 members left the association, including Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and a few more. But when this project has been announced, Facebook was mentioning that to participate in this project, members will need to invest $10 million each. But anonymous sources are now saying that none of the members, else than Facebook, has committed to any investment. The Libre Association had their first official meeting in Geneva on October 14, and apparently they did not discuss about investment fee. I imagine Facebook did not want it to antagonize the member of the associations days after 7 major members left the group. If this discussion about investment comes, I wonder if it will provoke another wave of departure from the group. Moving on to Coindesk, we learned that a former managing director at the World Gold Council and the portfolio manager behind SPDR Gold Share, Jason Toussaint, is currently developing a Bitcoin ETF, an exchange-traded fund, with the asset manager Cryptoin Investment Advisor. This fund, in development for 2 years, will track the CME Bitcoin reference rate to reflect the actual market price. If Cryptoin ETF is approved by the SEC, its shares will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange Arkham, which focus on trading stocks and options, as opposed to the New York Stock Exchange that mostly trade large-cap stocks. But a Bitcoin ETF approved by the SEC seems very hard. 3 Bitcoin ETF were proposed this year. 1 was denied, 1 was withdrew, and 1 is still pending. Moving back to Cointelegraph, we learned that the newest Binance platforms, Binance.us, has just reached over $10 million of daily trading volume for the first time. This is less than a month after the website went live on the 24th of September. Remember that Binance.us has been launched, resulting of the interdictions for Americans to trade on Binance.com. Now, Binance.us is in full compliance with US law and offer a smaller selection of trading pairs. The CEO of Binance, CZ, commented on Twitter, "Took Binance longer to unlock this achievement back in the days," and added, "Most people underestimate the effort involved in jump-starting a new platform." This is a great news for Binance. I hope for them the trading volumes keep on growing and that it helps bringing higher price. Talking about price, it's time to talk about our daily cryptocurrency price update. Today, almost everything is in the red. So starting with Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin at $7,535, a drop of 8.58%. Ethereum is at $160, a drop of 7.36%. Bitcoin Cash is at $210, a drop of 8.58%. Monero is at $53, a drop of 7.84%. Litecoin is at $43, a drop of 9.44%. Binance Coin is at $16, a drop of 9.91%. EOS is at $2.77, a drop of 5.91%. Ripple is at 27 cents, a drop of 7.18%. Cardano is at 3 cents, a drop of 7.81%. Stellar Lumens is at 5 cents, a drop of 6.51%. And now let's talk about our daily biggest mover. Our winner of the day is Tantacoin with an increase of 15.39%. Bytecoin with an increase of 15.87%. Counterparty with an increase of 13.67%. And our loser of the day, ETH Land, with a drop of 21.92%. PIVX with a drop of 20.68%. Ripio Credit with a drop of 19.48%. Don't forget that I make video on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday relating to the cryptocurrency news. So if you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to this channel for more of these videos. On that, I wish you a very great day and see you Friday.